Each year, millions of cars have recalls placed on them by manufacturers, and each year, millions of cars are sold with those needed repairs still needing to be addressed. Recently, AutoNation, America's largest automotive retailer, announced they would no longer sell or lease a vehicle that has an open safety recall. And here to share with us why AutoNation has taken this stance is Lance Dowdy with AutoNation. Lance, appreciate you being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is something that y'all are taking very seriously, is making sure that if you get a car in with an open recall on it, a no sale sticker goes right on there.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a black eye in our industry. It hurts our credibility. And the bottom line is there's been 10 fatalities in the country, and it's not something. One life is more precious than selling one car. So we definitely don't want to take a chance on that happening.
And y'all have 368 locations across the nation, and every one of them is doing the same thing.
It's really a place we thought we could take the lead. To be honest with you, we're surprised other retailers have not followed suit. We thought we would do this venture and people would come aboard, but not everybody's doing that. There's and the problem is disclosure and noting what the recalls are.
Right.
Every day we have about 15% of our inventory that's affected, which is about 5,000 to 6,000 cars.
Wow.
60% of our cars have been held for at least 30 days on a recall. Obviously a lot of them have been this Tanaka airbags that are out there, which have no fix, but we have not sold and we do not sell any with recall. Currently we had 3 that the process is, it's an ongoing
right here
deal.
at your location,
yeah, it's an ongoing process that they just got on the recall status from the time what we traded for them to the time we got ready to sell them. They appeared on the recall status. So at that point we stopped, no sell them. We offer the customer their money back because we can't sell them the car.
We talk about vetting politicians, but you all vet cars as well. I mean,
Correct.
You look at these cars, check their history, make sure everything is good about them before you even let them off the lot.
We check them when we take them in, we check them when we go through the service process, and before we sell them, we recheck them. And those 3 that we caught this last week had to do with as we were getting ready to sell the vehicles.
Right.
Weekly we are checking them. Weekly we are checking them to make sure that recalls don't appear, because this Tanaka just keeps growing. With the airbags, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So if you're not active with it, it's a lot of work and very tedious to kind of do that. And it's very hard when you tell customers when they got a car at a good price and you say, I can't sell it to you because of the recall. But we think it's a way to lead the industry, and we think it's a way to kind of take care of our customers, which we think will be a good brand attribute for us.
And a lot of recalls come in, for minor, insignificant things, but these are safety issues that we're talking about here.
Correct.
Things that are not addressed can put people's lives in danger, and you all are addressing them.
Correct. Like I said, it's one that no one sale is worth a human life. So
right.
So you'd hate to be the one to say you sold a car and then have something like that happen. So, and these recalls are pretty quick and easy. It's one that a lot of them are, people get freaked out by them, but some of them are very simple. And once you get them fixed, the cars are fine. But they do go through processes, and things like that do happen.
And you put those cars aside, and sometimes you have to put them aside for a while because you just can't get the parts to fix them right away.
And some of them have got no fix. I mean, you've got everything from the gas mileage deal with the Volkswagens to you've got ones like I said, these Tanaka airbags that are going to be Takata that are going to be, almost, millions of cars are being affected by this, from every brand, from Honda, Toyota, our own products. So, we have to make sure that when they are, we're very upfront with the customers.
It speaks so well of your company that you're taking the lead on this nationwide.
Correct. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
AutoNation also helping out the community, because on July 26th, we're doing a great thing. We're doing our surprise squad. Tell us about your involvement with our surprise squad, where we're actually going to be handing out a lot of school supplies.
Obviously, feel very blessed and very privileged to be partnering up with you guys in this deal. This is our first year in the community. When the opportunity to do it, we jumped right on it. I mean, the fact to be able to help the community, and obviously kids in need as they go to school. We don't want to be the fact that they don't have supplies affecting their learning.
All right, Lance Dowdy, thank you so much for joining us today. They're taking the lead nationwide on if there's a recall on a car, they're not going to sell it to you, folks. They're keeping your safety in mind at AutoNation. Check them out at 3700 Bristol Highway in Johnson City. There's a number for more information.